Welcome to the Weather Centre on Friday, where the day starts off with some light rain along the east coast as a ridging high moves in over the eastern part of South Africa. It results in a mostly cloudy day with the possibility of thundershowers, and it also results in a cooler day at the end of the work week. We're expecting sunny weather over the western half of South Africa, with a particularly hot day over the interior part of the Western Cape. We can expect some fog along the west coast, and with the hot and dry weather, there's also a high fire danger warning, and that's mainly over the interior part of the Western Cape. You'll see that morning rain along the east coast on our rainfall probability map, with isolated thundershowers for Limpopo and Gauteng, as well as parts of Mpumalanga and the northwest, with a slight possibility of thundershowers as we head towards the eastern interior. You'll see a cooler day in the northeast with highs in the mid-20s for Johannesburg, Bombela and Polokwane, only 21 degrees for Ermelo, 27 as we head towards Pretoria, but things remain hot for Vryburg and Mahikeng, both in the mid-30s. Maximum temperatures peak in the mid-20s for KwaZulu-Natal as well as the Eastern Cape. Bethlehem at 26, 31 degrees as we head towards Bloemfontein. 27 for Richards Bay with highs in the mid-20s between Durban and Port Elizabeth. You'll see a strong easterly flow for Port Elizabeth with more of a fresh southerly wind for Port St John's and Durban. And along the east coast, we're expecting a 2-metre southerly swell at 8 seconds. A high of 30 degrees is forecast for Graaff-Reinet, sizzling hot, particularly over the interior part of the Western Cape. 42 degrees for Vredendal, 38 for Worcester, and Robertson not far behind at 37. In Muizenberg, we can expect a high of 31 degrees with a moderate southeasterly wind. You'll see fresh winds in the forecast between Mossel Bay and Jeffreys Bay, with a predominantly easterly component to the wind over the southern part of South Africa. Strong winds are forecast for Cape Agulhas, with a 2-metre southerly swell at 10 seconds. We're forecasting a high of 32 degrees for Kimberley, 28 for Colesberg, 33 for Springbok and Uppington, topping 38 with a warmer day on Friday. Along the west coast, you'll see a high of 26 for Alexander Bay with a moderate southwesterly wind. A southwesterly wind is also forecast for Table Bay with a high of 34 degrees and a sizzling hot 37 for Langebaan with a moderate southwesterly wind. Along the west coast, we can expect a 1.5 metre south-southwesterly swell at 10 seconds. On Saturday, we're expecting warm weather along South Africa's coastline, still sunny and hot over the western parts, with a few isolated thundershowers expected mainly for Gauteng and Limpopo. That's all from the Weather Centre for now. Have a lovely Friday.